All right, DaMarcus, when you take a look at today and take a look out over the field, seeing I think they're going to be, what I heard is 65 guys looking to make this team. What does today mean for you, and what does it mean to be a part of a franchise like this in your hometown?
Yeah, it's exciting, really exciting. I would have never dreamed of this when I was growing up playing in these guys' shoes. Actually having a professional team in our hometown. It's pretty remarkable, pretty amazing, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Honored that Eric and John wanted to bring me in to help and be a part of this amazing project. But yeah, before the guys, this is special. This is special. This is the first day of something that could be really special in their careers, and for us to be able to try to help that and try to push that along, it's an amazing and historic day for this club.
What do you think you bring to this franchise? Obviously, a lot of international experience, the only guy from the United States that's ever played in 4 World Cups. What do you think you bring, and what are you trying to add to this group here in Fort Wayne to push things forward?
Yeah, as much as people talk about me being from Fort Wayne and it's a small city and trying to make it out of a small city because maybe you get overlooked, but just the fact that what you talked about, the experience and what it takes to be a professional, what it takes to have longevity in the game and to really reach your full potential. I think those experiences, more so than just me being from Fort Wayne, will be helpful. And even for the business side, the club side, just sometimes as a club and as staff, you forget about the player and you don't really know what they're thinking at times. And I think I can help with that because I've been in their shoes. I've been maybe when they're having rough times, they're not playing as well, and that's because of something else. So those little things, I think I can help the club. I think I can help the players. And if we do that all together as one group and stay connected, I think it'll be something special.
What do you think soccer fans here in Fort Wayne are going to see when you guys actually get to hit the pitch? Obviously, last year for this franchise got canceled with the pandemic, but what do you think this brings to the soccer fan in Fort Wayne?
I think it brings everything. It brings excitement. It brings hope. It brings an opportunity. It brings an opportunity that you don't have to go to the big states and the big clubs to make it and to be a professional soccer player. You have it right here in your backyard, So I'm excited to see the talent. This is my first day as well to see to see what we have in store from the guys. And like I said, I'm really excited to get started, see what they can bring to the team, and not just from a soccer standpoint and talent, but personality as well. Their character, how they are, all those things come into a point. You can be a great soccer player and have all the skills, but if your character is not in the right state of mind, then you won't be for this club. So all those things come into account. But for us, just them to have fun, really embrace the opportunity and go for it.
So after your sophomore year at Southside, you essentially a pro after that. So younger than these guys, right. But I sure imagine you remember those times. What are some of the things as a young player trying to make it as a professional soccer player that you'll try to pass on or let these guys know, or what do they need that that you can bring and add to this?
Right, and I don't want to sound like the old guy, but I mean, I didn't have this when I was growing up, so they have to really understand the opportunity that they have today. There's no tomorrow, it's today. You have to try to make every day count, and hopefully we have more good days than bad days today because we want to see the talent and we want to see them succeed. But it's from my days it was tough. It was tough. I had to go somewhere else to try to find a level that I thought I was at and to try to compete against different players that were at the same level and make myself better, because that's what I always wanted a challenge. That's why I went to different countries to play. I tried to always challenge myself. When I thought that maybe I needed a breath of fresh air, I would go to another place and always challenge myself. And if these guys can do that and really embrace that, I think they'll have a really bright future.
I gotta end with one question. Any chance we'll ever see DaMarcus Beasley in a Fort Wayne FC uniform?
Glenn, I knew you were going to ask me that. I don't think so. But that's something you have to ask Coach Mike. If Mike said, no, I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm very happy with my role. People always told me after maybe 6 months, you would you're going to feel like you want to get back into it and really put your boost back on and get out there and play. But for me, I've been so excited and intrigued about this opportunity for myself. I like this. I like, getting out here and seeing the guys play and seeing what they can bring to the club, and just really working with Eric and John, with the other ownership, with the other guys in the ownership group, and trying to create a culture and a club that Fort Wayne is going to be proud of, because we want them to know that this is their team, this is their club, this is their team, this is everything is about the city, and we want to portray them in a good light. And I think that if we do that, as far as how we embrace the community and things that we do in the community from the players, from a staff standpoint, I think it was because players, staff, they come and go. The club is always going to be here. So if we can do that and we have their support and we support them, it's going to be a great thing for professional soccer to be here in Fort Wayne.
How has your post-playing career, how has that transition gone? Because I see you on TV. Yeah, I see a lot of clips on Twitter.
Like you.
Well, be better than that. Be better than that.
Yeah, it's going. I'm working with CBS for the Champions League and Europa League, and it's different. It's different, but at the same time, I get to see soccer in a different aspect, because I always watched it from a player standpoint, and obviously now, from an owner standpoint, but from a TV standpoint, that you're working for the fan. You're not working for the player anymore. You're working for the fan. So it's different. It took me some time to get used to it, but I like it. I respect it, and I thank CBS for the opportunity, because it was great. I enjoyed it, and but yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying, what I was doing in the beginning, and I'm on the Houston big committee for the World Cup in 2026, trying to get the games in Houston. So I'm on the board of that. So just things, I'm trying to keep myself busy, try to stay in the game. But this is my baby. This is what I want to do, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Final question: a current event. The NCAA tournament is moving everything to the state of Indiana. The entire 67-team tournament. I heard DaMarcus Beasley was a basketball player as well back in the day at Southside. How would you scout the basketball player that DaMarcus Beasley was?
Oh man, you do not want to take any advice from me on the basketball. I thought I could make it, but soccer kept calling my name. But yeah, I think it's great that they're moving on to Fort Wayne. But as far as scouting basketball, I'm better at this. I'll stick to soccer.
Good deal. I appreciate it, my man.
No problem. You as well. Thanks.